Right, hello. They're giving us about 30 degrees today. It's already very warm. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm currently sitting in the shade, but I'm gonna veer out into the heat and we'll have a look at what the plants are doing in this heat. So obviously bananas, absolutely loving it. Both the two big red bananas have been pushing out leaves, big leaves. This is absolutely massive. Tree fern, water that every night, give it a good soak from the top and fully soak the trunk. Seems to be dealing with the heat okay. Even the split leaf philodendron seems to be doing okay, still pushing out loads of new growth. It's in a pot, so again gets watered every night. Anything in pots are going to dry out real quick. Good example of that is this dahlia here. It is in a ceramic pot, so it's going to lose water quicker anyway, but this gets watered at least once a day, if not twice, and I had a huge water on last night and still looking a bit droopy. Tetrapanic's fine. Obviously all the palms, not a problem, especially the Phoenix canariensis can handle the heat. I do give that a good water at least once a week this time of year, if not twice. That's pushed out some real big fronds this year. Yep. So we've got a flower spike on the Tropicana Black. You can always tell you get that sort of smaller, slightly deformed leaf before the spike on most cannas. So yeah, that'll be flowering in the next week or two. So yeah, obviously a lot of the tropicals like the heat, but there are a few things that are suffering. Perfect example right here, pedicets. Really, even though I gave them a good water last night, you know, the heat, just the leaves just, well, you can see it's right droopy. Give it another hour or two and this will be in shade when the sun moves. So a good example is that's what they look like in full sun. I've got another small clump down here in shade. And absolutely fine, looking good. So yeah, as soon as that sun goes over, they'll bounce back. Again with these pedicets, variegata, they're looking a bit sad and wilty, but as soon as the shade comes over and they'll bounce back right up again. Absolutely fine. So yeah, border's not looking too bad. Looking good along this side. Small tree fern, absolutely fine. Gunner, pushing way over the fence now, so that's probably hitting close to 7 foot. Yes, the lawnmower is in the middle of the lawn. You'll see I've cut this end of the garden, and this end of the garden is not cut. That's simply down to the fact that we've got a battery powered lawnmower, which are very good, but in this heat the battery's just overheated, so I had to stop that to let the batteries cool down. Probably not the best time of day in full sun to cut the grass anyway. So yeah, the centre bed all looking good. Say these Colocasia esculenta here, putting on some decent size this year. Again, another canna getting ready to flower. Nice flower spike there. In fact, I've got another one here, look. Actually got some buds on it, so that won't be too long. So we've had the heat for a couple of days now, and we're due for the next week or so to have at least 24 to 25, so for the UK it's pretty warm. So have a quick look at the Thai giant. Got this new leaf which is almost starting to unfurl. Banana. This is the green inset banana. Really pretty red outline to the leaves. Again, massive. Feels really hot, that leaf. Probably doesn't mind. So, looking at that, generally the border you'd think, right, big plants at the back, tapering down to smaller plants at the front. So why have we got a big banana right at the front? Well, one, it's too big to get at the back of the border, and two, there's a couple of plants I want to give some shade to, mainly the fatty at the back, and we've got the Stuttgart canna there, which is not going to appreciate too much sun on the variegation. So I don't think it looks too much out of place right at the front there. Draws your eye straight to it. Jack's giant pushing out another leaf. Pretty good size this year. Some pretty dahlias. So yeah, let's have a long view of that border. Not looking too bad. Even the big inset bananas, sorry, not inset, the Musa Baju, starting to put on a bit of growth now. Open a new leaf, and a slightly smaller one here. Got a few leaves on it after that slow start to the season. But yeah, still looking pretty lush and good. So where we had a little gap in the, where I cleared some flowers that had passed it around the wildlife pond, we've put some bedding flowers there, some impatiens, and I put a little Tropicana gold there, banana canna coming up that side. It's got a chance to get a bit of sun now. And again, cleared a little area here, so there was a Tropicana Black which is starting to push up. The pond is getting actually overrun with a bit of blanket weed and a bit of oxygenating weed. It's covering most of the surface area, which isn't a bad thing because that stops the light getting too deep down, so the fish have got somewhere to hide from the strong sunlight. I can't really take any out at the minute because they've just spawned over the last week, so there's going to be loads of eggs in there. I don't really want to throw them all out just yet. We'll see what happens. I'll give it a couple of weeks for them to fry to hatch, and looking at clearing some of that after a week or two. Yeah, things are looking okay. So let's have a look at the border alongside the arid bed. It's all filling out quite nicely now. A lot of the dailies starting to flower nicely. So we've got quite a few different types, from a kind of peachy yellower one there to the hot pink to the yellows. Look at that, it's nice to see. Bit of nature for you. And of course the Crocosmia lucifer, pretty much in full flower now. Real strong red on them, nice. So yeah, everything's looking good. Really starting to pop. Arid bed. Obviously all the plants on here are loving the heat. It's all looking good. Obviously we've got this relatively small Yucca filamentosa there, with an absolutely huge flower spike. So that's looking quite nice. Yeah, so all in all, considering the very poor start and the cool damp weather we've had, everything's looking pretty lush and tropical still. Things are growing. Alright, I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.